November 1971, one of Germany's most secretive billionaires vanished without a trace. Theo Albrecht, the reclusive co-founder of the global supermarket empire Aldi, was a man who valued privacy above all else. He rarely appeared in public, avoided interviews, and was known to drive himself to work in an unremarkable car to avoid attention. But his quiet life shattered one cold evening in Essen, West Germany, when two men ambushed him at gunpoint outside his office. What followed became one of the most shocking and mysterious kidnappings in modern business history, a crime that exposed the vulnerability of even the most private tycoons and changed how Germany viewed corporate wealth forever. Theo Albrecht, alongside his brother Karl, had built Aldi into a retail powerhouse by focusing on simplicity, low prices, limited product ranges, and efficiency above everything else. While their success made them billionaires, it also made them targets. On November 29, 1971, as Theo left his office in his modest Volkswagen, two armed men emerged from the shadows. They forced him into their vehicle and drove off into the night. For days there was silence. No one knew where Theo was, and the German public was stunned that one of the nation's richest men could simply disappear. Behind the scenes, his family and close associates worked quietly with the police to establish contact with the kidnappers. The abductors soon demanded a ransom. 7 million German marks, a fortune at the time equivalent to several million euros today. The Albrecht family agreed to pay, but they insisted the negotiations remain strictly confidential to protect Theo's life. The kidnappers, it turned out, were no professional gangsters. One was Heinz Joachim Ohlenberg, a discredited lawyer drowning in debt, and the other Paul Krohn, a small-time criminal. Their plan, though daring, was built on desperation rather than expertise. They kept Theo hidden in a makeshift room for 17 tense days. Despite being held hostage, Theo's calm and calculating nature became his lifeline. Reports later revealed that he kept meticulous notes during his captivity, recording times, conversations, and even the food he was given. He intended to deduct the ransom as a business expense after his release, reasoning that his kidnapping occurred during work hours. That bizarre but very Aldi-like practicality became one of the most astonishing footnotes in the case. After lengthy negotiations and precise coordination with authorities, the ransom was paid. The kidnappers released Theo, shaken but alive. He returned home on December 16, 1971, physically unharmed but forever changed. For someone who already distrusted publicity, the ordeal pushed him into near-total seclusion. He stopped making public appearances altogether, rarely allowed photographs, and reinforced a culture of privacy and security within Aldi that persisted for decades. But the story didn't end there. The police launched a massive investigation to find the culprits and recover the ransom. Eventually, both Ohlenberg and Krohn were arrested. Ohlenberg was convicted and sentenced to 8.5 years in prison, while Krohn received a shorter term. Yet the mystery deepened when much of the ransom money was never recovered. To this day, a portion of the cash remains missing, sparking speculation that hidden accomplices or offshore accounts might have been involved. The kidnapping had lasting consequences far beyond Theo Albrecht's personal trauma. It revealed how even low-profile billionaires could be at risk in a post-war Germany that was rapidly modernizing, but still marked by class divides and social unrest. Wealth was growing more visible, and criminals saw opportunity. For business leaders across Europe, the case became a warning, an example of how exposure, even accidental, could make one a target. Theo's response was to retreat deeper into anonymity. He built layers of secrecy around Aldi, splitting the company into Aldi Nord and Aldi Süd, each run independently by him and his brother. Employees were discouraged from sharing company information, and even senior executives rarely saw the reclusive founder. For the rest of his life, Theo Albrecht remained a ghost in the business world, his name synonymous with frugality and secrecy. When he died in 2010 at age 88, many Germans realized they had never seen a clear photograph of him. Yet the supermarket empire he built thrived, expanding to thousands of stores worldwide and shaping the very definition of discount retail. The kidnapping of Theo Albrecht remains one of the most remarkable stories in corporate history, a crime that was part thriller, part morality tale. It revealed how even a man obsessed with invisibility could be thrust into the spotlight by greed and chance. And in true Aldi fashion, Theo's reaction was not to seek revenge or fame, but to double down on privacy, efficiency, and discipline.